Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to use smart controls in Logic. Smart controls are a really quick and easy way to access the most useful parameters of any particular sound, and it's really handy to be able to map these smart control knobs to the most useful settings in your sound that you want to be able to adjust. So I'm going to be showing you how to use smart controls and how to customize them as well. So to open them up, you can either click the smart controls button up here, or you can click view and then show smart controls, or my favorite is just hitting the B key on the keyboard. And now they're opened up here, you can see these 8 knobs are automatically set up for this classic electric piano patch. So Logic by default will have smart controls configured for all of the patches that come with Logic, which is really handy. So anything that you're working on, if you just want to know what you could change and customize about the sound, opening up smart controls is a great place to start. One first thing that you can do is really quickly add an arpeggiator to your sound. So just by pressing this arpeggiator button here, you can see it's created an arpeggiator plugin, and you can adjust everything from here. So you can adjust the note order, the rate of arpeggiation, and the octave range, as well as pick from these presets. So that's the arpeggiator version of our original MIDI. So while we've got these smart controls here, which are great, we might want to change some or add some ourselves. And to edit any smart controls, or perhaps if you've created your own instrument from scratch and it has nothing here, it's just empty, what you can do is click this I button to show the inspector. So now we're in the inspector, we can access everything to be able to customize our smart controls. Up the top here is where you can pick a layout for your smart controls. So right now we're on electric piano 8. Let's just try generic wood 12. 12 is the most number of knobs that you're able to get. And you'll see here that even though we've changed the layout, we've retained everything that was already there. So you're not losing any information. Unless perhaps you downsized from 12 knobs to 8, in which case you would have to. So we've got these unmapped for knobs over here, and if we want to map them, what we're going to have to do is press learn, and then we'll click the knob that we want to map it to, knob or fader, anything within Logic really. So what I'll do is open up the electric piano. So I'm going to map this knob to this stereo control for the tremolo. So what I need to do is click the unmapped knob, click the learn button, and then click the knob that I want to map it to. And now you can see it's adopted this name. I need to be careful that I make sure I unclick learn so that that goes out of red so that I can't change it again. So now this is set to be tremolo. If I want to, I can click up here and adjust the name. So I can say my name, but I'll just put it back as tremolo. Whoops, don't know what I did there. And so that's really cool and really easy. And any knob that's already mapped to something, you can of course remap if you just hit learn again and then click on something else. But I'll undo that and put it back to how it was before. And so one thing that we'll want to go into a bit is the parameter mapping as well. So if we click this triangle down here, we've now got access to a few more settings that will help us customize how this parameter is mapped. So there's these range options. So this will change the range of the knob, so the minimum and maximum. So if I open up the electric piano here, you can see that what we're actually changing is this intensity knob here. So if I make my minimum about 65% and my maximum 80%, then you'll see that right now when this knob is at 0, the intensity knob up here is at 65%, and when this is at its maximum, this is at about 92%. So if I take this below the minimum, this will just kind of max out and be at 0. Another cool thing we can do is actually invert this knob, so that when we turn it down, this knob will go up, and when we turn this one up, it will go down on our instrument. And one really cool thing we can do is actually map one knob to multiple parameters. So I've got this unmapped one here. What I'm going to do is press learn, and I'll just map one parameter first. So I'll put this to this first send, and then I'll unclick learn. And now that I've got that, if I click this settings button, I can hit add mapping, And now I've got another mapping thing. So we've got send one and then unmapped. And I can hit learn here and map this to send two and unclick learn. So you can see now we've got one map to send one and one map to send two. And what I'm going to do is just make bus one an echo and bus two is a reverb. So therefore, if I adjust this knob, it's going to change both the delay and reverb that are on the track. And it gets really interesting when you invert one of these things, so that you're basically getting a crossfader where one side is all delay and no reverb, and the other side is all reverb and no delay. So it's kind of cool that we can map multiple parameters to one knob. So there you go. I hope that was useful to you and you now understand smart controls a lot better. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me in the comments, and you can subscribe to see my new videos as they come out, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
In the morning, another day I'm seeing daylight. No sleep, I gotta break night. Sometimes I go and break mics.